Perfect. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to get ourselves ready and underway for some qualifying action here in Las Vegas. For those of you guys that didn't see the weather at the start of the stream, this is the weather for the rest of the weekend. We are getting qualified. We're getting dry weather in qualifying. No rain forecast there. Perfectly fine. However, dare you look at that race. Heavy rain to start, then to inters, and then to dries to finish up as well. So it's going to be a pretty hectic race, this one. Vegas wet is usually pretty chaotic. It's very difficult to control in Vegas because it's a low grip track. You're usually running low downforce anyway. So, yeah, got to be on our toes a little bit for this one. And hope we can try and get a good result to go with it too. Let's put the audio in the game real quick as well. And I think we should be good to go. There we go. All right. Let's get on the way for qualifying here in Las Vegas. Let's do this. Might want to consider saving a set of subs. Might actually use them at the end of the race if it doesn't drop too much. Yeah, possibly, to be fair. Possibly. I do typically save a soft tire anyway, so we should be fine to do that, but yeah, it's not a bad idea for sure. Not a bad hello, English? Not a bad idea at all. Jesus. I'd try to use mediums in Q1, you reckon? Won't need 2 sets. True, to be fair, with the balance allocation, we do get 2 sets, don't we? So it's not a bad idea to try and run a medium for Q1. Try and save a soft or 2 for the race. I ain't against that. I ain't against that at all. Try and get through the opening session with a medium tire. Did it in Brazil quite comfortably, so should be able to do it here okay, I think. Okay, let's put a little bit of extra fuel in the car as well, so we can do a couple laps. We'll skip a tiny bit of time, and let's head out for our first lap of qualifying.
Standing by.
If we aren't quick to come at stops anyway, I'm sure we'll honestly be fine, but we'll give it a run. You learned no TC, Lucas, that quickly? Damn. I'm impressed. GG. Are you faster with no TC yet, though? That's the big question. My diff's at 85%. Is that right? I thought my diff should not be at 85. Go back to 100s. No. Well, that's the next step, is finding the time with no TC. It's good that you learn it, though. That's good progress. Now it's just finding the time to... with no TC. Am I racing Crazers on Saturday? Yep. I will be there. I am a little bit skeptical about the next race, though, because we're racing in Hungary. Hungary's not that great for overtaking, so that will be a very quality merchant weekend, that one. So naturally, Alex Gillen will go pole. I think it's his first race back as well, so... What team is this? This is Benetton. We brought Benetton back in this career. What's a good track to learn medium TC? Monza. People often ask me like what the best track for learning no TC is, and usually I say Monza. I'd assume it'd be the same for medium TC. There's a lot of very difficult traction zones in Monza, so definitely worth a go. All right, here we go. Is it a 1-stop or a 2-stop at a 50% Bahrain? I think the tire wear's very bad in Bahrain, so I think a 2-stop. I think a 1-stop's a little bit too tricky. All right, here we go. I'm on soft tires. I didn't want these tires. I thought I selected mediums. What's going on here? I didn't want this tire. Are we doing 2 races tonight? Just the one. We'll be doing lobbies after this race. I don't like this traffic here either, really. Your team scammed you? I think they did. I think I've been truly scammed by my team. I missed the Vinsphere. I know. Unfortunately, last time I had the Vinsphere, it caused some weird issues with the game. I don't know why. but I had some very strange issues with frame rate and stuff when I had the Vin Sphere, so...
Push down to P17.
Maybe we'll have it in the future at some point if I can find out why. .30.6 for our teammate. Here we go to the line. We've got purple in the middle sector. We'll commit to the lap with these soft tyres. Across the line we go. 30.4 for ourselves. A 1-2 for Benetton is a very good start. Very, very good start. If we get a little bit of that in the Grand Prix, I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. How can it be that you wear a different team shirt every live? Well, if I wore one shirt every live, it would stink a little bit, wouldn't it? I think I can wear what I want. These graphics look terrible after seeing that mod everyone's using. Is it that reshade mod? I've seen that. It looks super realistic. It's crazy. Unfortunately, I don't think I can stream with it because it would blow my PC up probably. But yeah, I have seen it. It looks crazy. Shower with your shirt on life hack? Yeah. Clean yourself from the shirt at the same time. 200 IQ plays. You actually have to sleep in that same shirt as well. You sleep in that shirt, you work in that shirt, everything you do has to be in that shirt. How do you do starts with no TC? I aim for about 9,500 revs. And you want to keep the throttle consistent as well. You don't want to slam the throttle down, obviously, because you'll always spin. So 9,500 revs off the line, then slowly build up as you apply the throttle. Obviously, shifting up the gears as well helps out a lot too. Am I using a low or medium drag setup? Around Vegas, low, always. There is no point using a medium drag in Vegas. What team do you support and what driver? I'm a Aston Martin and Verstappen fan. What up, Hans? What up, Kyle? Goes to show how close we're getting to almost real-life graphics. I mean, I don't think, in terms of F1 games, I don't think we'll ever get, like, identically real-life graphics, because not many people's, you know, PCs can handle it. I don't even think a console could handle that either, so there'll always be an element of not quite realistic graphics, I think, because if they tried to make it too much, then very few people could play it, so they have to be a little bit careful with how far they go with it. But having different options and stuff like that is always a nice thing to have. I've actually seen a clip of a show called Cheapskate something, and someone legitimately does that. They shower fully clothed, they just don't do laundry. Oh, that must be so uncomfortable. That must be horribly uncomfortable. How are we looking so far? We are a 10th and a half up on our teammate. Rosberg in P3, Prost P4, Alboreto, Patrice, Senna, Mansell, Jones, and Brundle in that top 10. We've still got a few drivers yet to a lap, but no one overly threatening. Let's see what Johansson does in P15. Have you seen the video of the Ferrari? I think it was with the front and back DRS. I've seen it with all the other cars, yeah. 31.3 for Johansson. Goes P6. Yeah, then that'll be enough to get us through to Q2 quite comfortably, won't it? I wish I did that lap on the mediums, but oh well. That's okay. We can still try and save a set ourselves. Not a big deal. Maybe I could try and get through Q2 on the medium. How about that? That would even it out, wouldn't it? Do I get the mediums available for Q2? I think I do, right? Is Bahrain a fuel burner? I don't remember. It might be. It might be. All right, let's turn from Q1. Let's see how we finish up the opening session. There we go. We maintain the Benetton 1-2. That is a beautiful start, chat. If we want to win the Constructors' Championship this season. A reminder, if we want to win the Constructors' Championship, all we have to do is outscore McLaren by 8 points. If it stays like this, we will score the Constructors' Championship this weekend. And that will do it for Season 1 as well in this career before we head into start Season 2. But Rosberg and Prost in 3rd and 4th right now. PK in 5th. Alboreto, Senna, Johansson, Patricia and Mansell in that top 10. Let's see who's knocked out in at Q1. Patrick Tambay, Derek Warwick, Dumfries, Dana, and Rene Arnoux. Oh, that's a bad lap for Rene Arnoux. Down in P20. Not good at all. But that will do it for the opening session. On to Q2 we go. I remember in the past, Bahrain used to be a really bad fuel burner. But again, like if you're in DRS trains and stuff like that, it's quite easy to save fuel. because you're obviously braking a bit earlier, lifting a bit more and stuff like that. And yeah, you naturally safe feel a bit more from that. So yeah, we do get the mediums available. Sweet. Let's do the mediums for Q2 and see if we can try and get through to Q3 with that.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware.
Is the front wing dropping or opening up a legal part? Yeah, that's the whole point of the new regulations. We have this brand new thing in the regulations called active aero. And the driver can basically dynamically change the aerodynamics on the go. There are some limitations to it, of course. It's basically like the DRS zones, but with the active aero system now instead. So, yeah, it's completely legal. It's part of the regulations for this year. Can I name a driver for you to use in career mode? Waterletto. Did I see the new blinking lights for when it's wet? Yes, I did. I did indeed. Good concept. Hopefully it works. Again, I think the issue with wet race more than anything is visibility still. Like, yeah, it's all well and good having these blinking lights, but the spray is really bad. Maybe you can see the lights a bit better through the spray, but, you know, as we saw with that Hadjar crash in Silverstone last season, flashing lights aren't going to do much about that, you know? So we still need to find a way to reduce spray a bit more in F1. They should turn particles off? Yeah, they should. They should. Mud flaps? I mean, they did have those, like, I think they still have them, actually. But, like, those wheel arch guards. They have those over the car, but they don't really do a lot, really. I know Ferrari did some private testing with, like, these covered rims, didn't they? But nothing really ever came of that, so... What is ABS? ABS stands for anti-lock braking system. Alright, here we go. First lap Q2. We might do a couple laps in Q2 here on this medium tire just to make sure we can cement our place in Q3. Oh boy. No! Oh, shit. Okay, let's write this lap off. That was horrendously late on the brakes there. We'll write this lap off, we'll recharge and go again next lap. I'm pretty sure it's anti-lock, yeah. No, Frederick, how's it going, mate? One of the hardest turns in the game. There is no true braking zone to that corner. It is so hard to get right every single time. I have done that mistake multiple times. It's very much a corner you have to go off vibes with. A bit like turn 7 in Miami. It's, yeah, quite tricky. Now explain ABS. I mean, it's fairly self-explanatory, really. It's a system or a module in the car which prevents your brakes from locking up. It's not really a thing in F1 anymore, but it is an assist in the game, basically, so... You know. You can brake as hard as you want, and the brakes won't lock up. The downside to that is you don't get as much braking power. Found a 10th for the opening corners at least. There we go. Broke a little bit earlier this time. Maybe a touch too early, but I'd rather too early than too late. Does it make you any slower? ABS? I mean, generally speaking, yeah. Because you can't brake as hard and you can't trail brake as much with ABS on. Here we go to the line. This lap was cleaner. No purples at the moment, but maybe should have used a bit less battery there too. But across the line we go. 30.7 P3. That's not bad, is it? Our teammate's still on top, though. That's good to see. Our teammate's still looking pretty good in Q2. And that lap on the medium tire puts us P3 for now. Johansson splitting the two Benettons apart. Mansell in P4. Alboreto P5 as well. So that's a solid start to qualifying still. And hopefully that medium tire lap will be enough to get us through to Q3 as well. We'll find out. When playing, do you left foot brake or not? Yes. Especially when doing these sorts of cars. They don't have like a clutch or anything, so... Well, they have a clutch, but it's a paddle on the wheel, so... Yeah, you always left foot brake in these cars.
Okay,
how do you trail brake? Lift off the brake as you go through the corner. So you're aggressive on the brakes going into it, but as you enter the corner, as you put the steering in, you lift off the brake. So if you watch my braking input, as I enter the corner, I'm lifting off the brake. Still a little bit of braking power, but not as much. It's basically the way to maximize cornering speed.
Carlos is sitting in pole. He's in pole position.
You'll get a better example when I'm on an actual lap. If you watch when I'm on a proper fast lap, you'll see that, you know, my trail braking's a lot, you know, better. Hamburger P1 and we're at Las Vegas. It's fitting, isn't it? It's very fitting. Hamburger. Bit like Lyco, just faster. I guess. You're probably not going to save much fuel doing it, but I guess in theory it's sort of similar. Oh, Cadillac. Why did I do a lap on mediums? We're getting a full wet, well, pretty much a full wet race here in Vegas. So I'm trying to save myself a couple of tires for the Grand Prix. So that when the rain stops, we'll have a good tire option. Show us how you change gears in your wheel without clutch change. These cars are semi-automatic. You don't use the clutch change gears. The only time you use a clutch is when you're pulling away from the pits or from a race start or something like that. They're semi-automatic sequentials, so you literally just go... That's it. Trail braking is reverse accelerating. Yeah, I mean, braking is the opposite of accelerating, so I guess you're kind of right. You're not entirely wrong. I mean, we're only 3/10 away from our teammate while being on a medium tire. That's pretty solid, isn't it? Quite happy with that. Alan, Prost, and Rosberg are down in 7th and 9th right now as well. Holy shit. That is actually big for us. Really big. Senna's in that bottom 5 so far too. Oof. Okay. I think we are pretty good to get to Q3 here, aren't we? Should be fine. My FSR2 just got delivered. I'm curious if there's anywhere I can download the dash using your FSR. Mine is part of the Mozza preset ones, Ace. So if you go through all the Mozza presets, you'll probably find this one there somewhere. I don't, let me see what the name is again. I always forget the name of it. Mozza. It is the Formula Style V3. I assume it'll be called the same thing on the FSR2. I assume, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me close a couple tabs real quick. I hate this steering controller where the accelerator goes straight to max, so I can't go no TC easily. That's one downside to being on controller, is it's very hard to do things like no TC and no ABS and stuff. Some people get on with it fine, but you need some pretty good settings usually. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That will do it for the second qualifying session here in Vegas. Our teammate goes top with a 30.3, maintains that top position. Both the Ferraris doing a pretty good job there to go second and third. Mansell improves to P4, and we drop down to P5 in the end. Alan Prost improves his time to a 31.0. Brundle in 7th, Rosberg in 8th, Laffite and Boutsen in that top 10, and through to Q3 as well. Leaving us in Q2, Ayrton Senna leaving us in Q2. Strife, PK, Patrice, and Alan Jones all out in the second session as well. But that medium tire did enough for us, and now it's all eyes on the shootout for Q3. Can we try and qualify on the pole position here in Vegas, or at least on the front row? And most importantly, can we beat the McLarens? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Q3 here in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, I don't think SimHub has compatibility with mods, if I remember correctly. But there are, like, loads of in-house custom settings and stuff for the FSR2. The only thing that you can't get on the FSR2, which I still don't know why, is you can't get the tire wear for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't. But, yeah, that's a thing that you can't do. Sorry, 1 second, chat. Right, let's get out on our first lap of Q3 then, shall we? Let's put the fuel down to 3 laps, and let's head out on track.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
What's up, Racer? Love the streams. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction is up on the Twitch right now as well. Will we put it on pole position here in Las Vegas as well? Get your predictions up right now. All right, let's go get our tires warmed up. We are the 6th car out on track. So that's all we can do. Use up this clear air nicely too. What up, Theo? How's weekend looking weather-wise? Dry quali, but a near full wet race. I would say about 3/4 of the race today is going to be wet. Are we doing 2 races today? Just the 1. However, we'll be doing some open lobbies after the after this race as well. So if you want to join some online races, you're more than welcome to. You can download the Dash from Moza community page. There you go, then, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty that are very similar to mine in some way, shape, or form. And you can always customize it yourself to make it a bit more accurate, too, to what I have. Well, front tire's a little bit cold, actually, but... Alright, here we go. First lap of Q3. This is on a scrub tire, so don't expect a crazy strong lap time, but... let's see what we can try and put down as our banker here. If it is a good lap time, I'll be very happy. Oh, hello. That was nice. That was a perfect braking zone there. Really nice fair section. .2 for Nigel Mansell. Once tied to rival. That'll be the time to beat. Battery's getting a little bit tight here. Gotta be a bit careful. Here we go to the line. That lap felt pretty good. No purple sectors just yet, but let's see what it is across the line. Keep it tight to the inside. Across the line we go. 30.1. It's no purple sectors, but it's enough for a purple lap. No purple sectors whatsoever, but the consistency was there, and it puts us onto the top spot here in Las Vegas. Our teammate's still P2 as well. This is looking very, very good for Benetton. Was it 6,000s, was it? Oh, Alan Prost, 29.5. Are you kidding me? 29.5 for Alan Prost, 6/10 faster at this stage. You are having me on. There's no way he's out of nowhere good and pulled 6/10. Good Lord. Is Rosberg doing his lap? I think he's crossed the line now. Rosberg goes P2. Oh, that is detrimental to the Constructors' Championship. That's a tough one to take at the start of Q3. We still have another lap to go, but it's a McLaren 1-2 now. The tables have turned, and McLaren lead the way in qualifying now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Red tires run 10-11% as well. I don't know how we're going to find 6/10s, chat. Yeah, it must be that illegal plank. What was the sizing again? 9 millimeters? 9 millimeters too short? Yeah, madness. I think it's actually less than a millimeter, I'm pretty sure, actually. It was very, very small, but obviously, you know, they're always very tight with things like that. Oh, boy, that is going to make the final lap here very difficult. Who has the best car for 26? I don't know. We'll find out in Australia. Red Bull have looked pretty interesting so far. Mercedes have looked interesting too. Even Ferrari haven't looked too bad so far. They've been the only one with reliability so far as well. The only engine not to have any issues is the Ferrari engine. Everyone else had some sort of issues, so maybe that could play dividends at the end of the year. Best delivery so far, in your opinion? Red Bull, easily. Behrman stopped on track today, no? Did he? I didn't hear of that. Maybe he did. Up until then, they were looking pretty good reliability-wise then. Up until then. Right, let's go for this soft tire then. We'll have 2 soft tires available for the Grand Prix as well, so that should be more than enough. Isaac crashed yesterday, didn't he? Yeah, Isaac thumped it pretty good. I saw the video and the images that came out from it. Pretty nasty shun for a testing crash. Not great at all. Right. Jesus Christ, chat, look at that. We are 6,000ths up on our teammate, who's P4. Rosberg is a 10th.5 down on Prost, who did a 29.573. I don't know how we're going to find 6/10s here. I really don't. That's going to be difficult. We're about a 10th.5 down the first sector. Middle sector 2/10. Final sector just under 2/10 as well. So, yeah, I think overall his pace is better. So, just retire, you ain't beating them. There's no way we do that. I wonder if we could try and beat Rosberg's time, but beating Prost's going to be very, very tricky. All right, let's get down to the final few minutes here. Everyone's going to head out on track, and we will follow suit as well. Let's also put minimum fuel in the car too. 2.5, there we go. All right.
All set, ready to go. So
here we go, chat. Here we go. Final lap of qualifying. Can we try and wedge it on pole position when it matters most? Yeah, extra doubt. Right. Let's make sure we get these tires in a good tire temp this time. We kind of had a little bit too cold for the start of the first lap, so this time around, we'll make sure we really focus on those front tires. Maybe we'll actually bring the brake bias up too. Try and generate a little bit more temperature in the braking zones. Get pole, I bet 10 points on you. I gotta try and find at least 6/10s for that though. I'll do my best, but it's gonna be tricky. do plenty of weaving down this long drag strip. Everyone's starting their laps now. Both McLaren started their laps too, so we'll see if they improve any more, but it's all eyes on ourselves for this final lap. There we go. Tyres looking a bit better this time. Fuel's down a bit more too. Wonderful. Right, brake bias down to 54. Deploy on medium. All right. Here we go, chat. This is it. Can we try and find ourselves a pole position here in Las Vegas? At bare minimum, front row. Come on.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute.
Nice first sector. Our teammates improved. 29. Did I just see a 29.4? GG. GG. I found 4.5 tenths so far. Maybe up to 5 when we cross the line. But we are not going to be on pole position here. Where's it going to be as we cross the line? 29.6. I think, you know what? It's a P2. It is. You know what, chat? We will take that front row. We were never beating Alain Prost today. But the front row is where we'll start. 2 tenths away, man. Oh, my goodness. We were never finding those extra 2 tenths. That is a ridiculous lap time from Alain Prost. We have out-qualified, won the McLarens at least, but we have got a bit of work to do in the Grand Prix if we want to win the Constructors' Championship in today's race. A reminder, the only way we can win the Constructors in today's Grand Prix is if we outscore McLaren by 8 points. That's the scenario. So right now, that's not looking too great, is it? That's not looking too great. But we separate the two McLarens. Our teammate qualifies P5 as well. Plenty of work to do ahead of the Grand Prix here. Alboreto, Mansell, Brundle, Lafitte, and Boonson finish up the grid order there as well. Johansson in P4 too. Hopefully our teammate can try and get past him ASAP. But P2 for ourselves, P5 for our teammate. Could be worse. Definitely it could be better as well. On to the Grand Prix we go. This should be an exciting one because don't forget, chat, we are getting wet weather in this race. It is going to be almost a full wet race here in Las Vegas. So who knows what's going to happen from here? Who knows? There you go. There's your confirmation right there. What's good, Paolo? How's it going, mate? Take them out into turn 1. You're moved to my signature Creator Series move. Is that what you're saying? I ain't driving the right car for that, unfortunately. Why is no TC around Monza? Is the medium TC? I don't know. But it's a good sign, though. It's a good sign. What's good, Dutch? How's it going, mate? Teach you how to trail brake. Lift off the brake as you go through the corner with your steering input. The more you steer in, the more you lift off the brake. Got to carry the maximum speed while also having a minimum speed as well. It's tricky, but you'll get there. Plenty of practice, and you'll be fine. Make sure you turn ABS off as well. If you're trying to trail brake with ABS on, it's going to be a pretty rough time, so... All right! Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is time to get ourselves ready for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. 50 laps of racing action, ladies and gentlemen, is what we're going to put up with today. And as you can see, we are getting some pretty terrible weather for this Grand Prix as well. For the most part of the race, it is going to be wet. Heavy rain to start with, transitions into light rain, and then it should dry up in the late stages as well. I reckon about lap 30, it will start drying up. So it will be wet for a while, and we'll have to try and maximize our performance on our low downforce setup as well round here. So, gonna be a tricky one, but fingers crossed we can try and make do with it and get the result. A reminder, all we need to do is outscore McLaren by 8 points in this Grand Prix, and we will win the Constructors' Championship in today's stream as well. So that is today's goal. Fingers crossed we can do just that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. While the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys have got a drink or a snack, now's your chance to do so. And then I'll be back in a few moments' time, ready for 50 laps of racing action here in Las Vegas.
We might be in the middle of the desert here, but it does still rain in this part of the world. It's raining right now. How is that going to affect things down the world-famous strip at the Las Vegas Grand Prix?
So a lap of Las Vegas comprises 3.8 miles and 3 straights, but our drivers won't be at top speed down them today as it's very wet out there. It does rain in the desert, sometimes, and now it poses a question of bravery and of strategy. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Wang completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Hamilton. Verstappen, Gasly, Stroll, and Gabriel Bortoleto. Russell, Colapinto, Yuki Tsunoda, and Hadjar. Behrman, Lawson, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Nico Hülkenberg. Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Quitting while you're ahead, not spending too much on the slot machines and trying to get some decent sleep. That's my main 3 challenges here in Las Vegas, but what about the drivers?
Yeah, speaking about the on-track challenges, Crofty, enough about you and your challenge over the weekend. This track, you're on Monza downforce, don't forget. So every corner...
In the rain as well.
You've got way less grip than you're accustomed to in a Formula One car. So you've got to tread carefully, particularly around the higher speed content on the circuits.
In the rain as well. Oh,
okay,
boy.
Here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
May you go through your FFB and calibration settings. If you do the command FFB in the chat, you'll get all my settings there. New bug just dropped. Alex Jakes commented the first part, and then Crofty kicked him out of the booth. Nice. Very good. That Lotus livery is hot, isn't it? That Lotus livery is very, very hot. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the sacred blue wet tires bolted onto the car. Jesus, that makes for a change, doesn't it? That heavy rain is going to stick around for a while, to be fair, isn't it? So I do wonder if the wet tire actually might have some use in this race. Especially with there being a lack of dry line and stuff, so... And now bought them off the car, you reckon? Let's drop the fuel down, shall we? Definitely don't need that much fuel. In fact, we'll probably save a lot of fuel, won't we, today? To be fair, in the rain in Brazil, we struggled a bit, didn't we? So, let's just go evens on fuel. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much we can do strategy-wise here, is there? We know we're going to start on a wet tire, so... Yeah. Verquaken, to be fair, this is Verquaken conditions, isn't it? I did forget to pick up Huckleheim the other day, actually, so... He's been sitting in the shadows of my brake pedal the entire time. There we go. We'll have Huckleheim and we'll have the Quacken on standby, ready to go. There we go. Yeah, we'll leave it like that, I guess. Maybe the alternate strat of one stop of Inters to compare. Like this. It's an entire minute slow, apparently. Don't know how accurate that's actually going to be, but yeah. I think it'll be fine to... I think starting the wets will be fine. I'm assuming everyone else on wet tires as well, yeah. Every other driver's on the wet tire too, so I think it's okay. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we do for our prediction today then? Should we try and win the Constructors' Championship for prediction? It's a pretty good one, right? Will we win the Constructors' Champs in today's race? Should we run it? I think we have to, right? Do we get the Constructors? Can I aim for it? Yeah, let's do it. Will we win the Constructors' Championship in today's Grand Prix? That will be our prediction. Let's run it. Let's run it. Okay. Let's see if the mods actually get it right this time. How many points are needed? We need to outscore McLaren by 8 points. So if McLaren pick up 20 points, we need 28 to win the Constructors' Championship. So whatever McLaren score, we need 8 more than that, and we can win the Constructors' Championship like that alone. However, they have got a better qualifying order than we do. They start P1 and P3. We start in P2 and P5. So are you sure the calculations are right, including countback? Noob did it for us, so yeah. And we have won a lot of races too, so I think we should be fine on race wins. So if we don't win it today, I reckon Qatar we can't, because it'll be basically wrap up anyways. Company domain. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, we should win in Qatar, but ideally we try and do it today. Ideally. Right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, it is time to get ourselves ready and underway for the racing here in Las Vegas. It could well be the season finale at this race as well. If we win the Constructors' Championship today, we're going to simulate Qatar and Abu Dhabi, because there's not really a lot of point doing those two races if we've wrapped everything up. So this could well be the final time you see us with Benetton. And let's hopefully make it a good one as well. The scenario today, chat, all we're going to do is outscore McLaren by 8 points, and we'll win the Constructors' Championship. However, as noted, we start P2, our teammates P5, and the McLarens are first and third. They already have the advantage going into this Grand Prix. So lots of work to do, and fingers crossed we can get it right in a very wet Las Vegas as well. However, it is going to dry up as we go. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will we win the Constructors' Championship? It's as simple as that. Let's see if we do it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for 50 laps of racing action here in Las Vegas.
Forecast suggests the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. We should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water.
Chat, look at the tire temps. Oh my days. These are literal ice cubes on the car right now. Oh, God. We'll do our best. But ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up right now on the purple lap. Will we win the Constructors' Championship in today's Grand Prix? Get your predictions up right now. I mean, I've got them up a little bit by an extra 10 degrees, but they're still very blue. So there's going to be a little bit rough the first couple laps here while we try and get the temps up. And I have to wait for a drier line as well to help it. But for now, that is what we have to deal with. So, oh, well, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the potential season finale here in Las Vegas. The wet tires are bolted on for what's going to be pretty self-explanatory, a wet Grand Prix here in Las Vegas. The rain is going to stop at some point, though, but not until much later in the Grand Prix. So brace yourselves up. Plenty of sliding, especially while being on a low downforce setup as well. We start in second place for this Grand Prix, too. Our teammate starts P5. Can we try and get the jump on the McLarens? Let's see. 8 points, ladies and gentlemen, is all we need to score over the McLarens to win this championship. Can we do it? Let's find out. Rest of the grid lining up as we look down towards turn 1. And here we go. 5 red lights here in Vegas. It's lights out away. We go for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I tell you what, that's a fantastic launch off the line. We jump Prost down towards turn 1. Got to be a little bit careful about braking those. We go sliding a little bit through the opening corner. Keep it steady through turn 2 and turn 3. Our teammate under pressure from one of the Ferraris behind him. But we have got the jump on the 2 McLarens, which could be pivotal at the end of this race. But that is the perfect start to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Our teammate holding on to P5 for the time being. Got to watch our braking zone a little bit as we head in towards turn number 4 here as the back end goes sliding. And we're going to get plenty of those. But that is the start we needed. And now it's all about just holding on in this weather. Look how much the car is sliding. This is crazy. It doesn't help that the tires are so cold right now, but that's the situation we're in. Out we go from the spherical section. And our teammate's still in P5 right now. I think he's managed to hold off the Ferrari that was attacking him. So that's some important points there. But I believe as it stands, we wouldn't win the Constructors today, right? We would not win the Constructors today. Oh my goodness. Come on. FI red flag, these are not race conditions. It is pretty bad out here, isn't it? Look how heavy the rain is down towards the end of the drag strip. This is really heavy. Johansson's past Rosberg. Oh, that's big, chat. That is big. However, they're still fighting. I've got a little bit deep, though, in the chicane. Really struggling in the braking zone right now. Johansson's past him. Johansson is past Keke Rosberg. That is very, very good. It's McLaren P2, noob. McLaren P2. There we have it. We hold on to the lead on the opening lap then. Beautiful start. Can our teammate get past Rosberg as well? That would be absolute scenes if he could. Trying to keep it steady through turn number 3. Back and still trying to slide a little bit. Prost is quite close here. We don't win it like this. I mean, Rosberg's dropping a couple more points here, which is good, so. Need Berger to get ahead of the other McLaren. Let's see what he can do. He's right behind him. Oh, contact with the barrier. We're almost into a spin. Prost trying to find his way around the outside as well. We're side by side through the sphere section. We cannot lose the lead right now. I'm understeering like crazy. And Prost gets the corner. We get the exit. And we'll hold the lead against Alain Prost. That was big contact with the barrier on the right-hand side. We come away without any issue. But my goodness, these conditions are really, really bad right now. Really bad. That has allowed Johansson and Rosberg to get a bit closer here as well. I wonder if Johansson might try to attack Prost at some point too, but that is not what we need, is to be oversteering and understeering all the way into the barriers. It's the last thing we need. Here he comes again as we hold the inside. Prost looking to the outside as he gets the slipstream. He goes to the outside. He's a bit below the brakes as well. We'll try and get it slowed down. And we hold the lead again. This is a huge battle for the Constructors' Championship right now. Nice exit there as well. We'll hold that gap over Alain Prost for the time being too. This is a big battle early on right now. We have to do quite a big lift there too to keep the car in a straight line. So much, Becca, for the 47-month resub as well. I appreciate that. Approaching 4 years on that, by the way. Love to see it. Appreciate that. The 47. Hope you're doing good. Easy overtake, but you oversteered. Oh, it's been a mess so far trying to control this car. Real big mess. Come on. Keep it under control. Our teammate's still over the back of Rosberg, so hopefully we can try and get a move done soon. But right now, we're fighting for our life just to hold the lead of this damn race. We'll try and save some battery through here too. But yeah, these conditions are not pretty. I'm not even seeing like that much of a dry line either, right? Are you guys seeing a dry line? I'm not. Just have to lift it a little bit through these corners as well to keep the car steady. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Come on, let's keep pushing. He's going to get a little bit closer here again. We'll have to use some hot lap. I think we'll be okay, though. I think we just about have the gap at the moment. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time for that dry line to really show up, but these conditions are really bad. I just cannot get the car slowed down very well at all. And Alan Prost is all over our rear wing. Our teammate is still not able to get by Keke Rosberg right now. Down the main straight we go. Is that a new PB? It is indeed a 48.6. Not a new fast lap, though, so pace still not quite there yet. So there's a dry line on the off track. Go check it out. Pass. Return through we go. What's the tyre temp saying right now? Oh my days, that rear tyre wear's not looking great, is it already? The rear tyre's overheating. Here goes Prost to the outside. He's going to try and commit to this. And I think he might have the grip, actually. Prost to the inside through the sphere section. This could be a little bit sketchy. We're side by side still through the sphere section. We'll get the outside. He's on the inside. We'll get the inside back through here. Prost still hanging it to the left-hand side and now backs out. We are clinging on for the life of us right now. We are holding on for dear life.
Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy.
Chat, what do we do? Chat, what do we do? Huckleheim's gone. Maybe that's a sign.
Okay, copy that.
Maybe that's a sign. Huckleheim just leapt off the base. I think he's telling me something. Check temps. Temps are 62 and 64. It's a little bit high, but not too bad. You reckon a couple more laps? Oh, Johansson looking to the outside of Prost. Had a look, couldn't get it done, but that gives us a bit of a breathing space now. Slight overheating, carry on one more, you reckon? It did say lap 5 from Mark there, to be fair. It did say lap 5. They're in!
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds.
Chat, they're in! And they're going inters. We need to push like crazy right now. We cannot get undercut, man. We cannot get undercut. Watch that gap to Prost when he comes out. 19 seconds. Watch it, chat. Watch it. That'll tell us everything. McLaren double stack, did they? Did McLaren double stack?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
I think you might be right. Because Berger's ahead of Rosberg now, so that's a big moment in this race. Okay, yeah. Oh, contact with the barrier again. Rear right making contact that time. Yeah, Prost is catching. We have to box, chat. We have to box. Purple middle sector. But they're going faster.
The intermediate tyre seems to be the right choice for the current conditions. I think we should pit to change over now.
I'm going to tell you what, chat. We're gaining down here, though. Was gaining. Not so much anymore, but we were gaining. Might be more straight line speed than anything, though. All right, let's go. In this lap, chat. In this lap. In this lap.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Whew. So the tyres in selected. Yep, ints are on. Inters are on. Alboretto's in behind us as well. Strife is probably going to join us too. Come on now. Let's go. 2.3, not bad.
Okay, off we go. Back
This might be close on pit exit though, chat. Watch that pit exit. Where is Prost? We're on the inside here. I think we're going to stay ahead. We are. Huge. No gain for Alan Prost. That is a big stop from the pit crew there. That was a very high pressure stop, but they've come out good. And we have come out on top against Alan Prost. Where is Keke Rosberg? I don't see Rosberg in the top 5. I think it's behind Johansson. I think he's P7. And that is a big, big, big moment for the constructors. As it stands, we're in the lead of it, right? Or we win it, sorry. Prost all over our rear wing, though. You'd win it like this? Beautiful. Beautiful. How do you have mods and then play multiplayer? I have 2 different launchers. So when I want to play multiplayer, I just launch the game via a different way. Makes it very easy. Doing it like that. Per middle sector there as well. That middle sector is quite good for us right now. Fuel is also looking good too, which I'm happy about. Oh, come on. Never considered doing that. There's, if you go on overtake.gg, you should see a mod called Serps Launcher. And I believe that works the same way as the launcher I have. Oh my god. Come on, car. Let's not do this now, please. 47.3 for your Hansen. That's pretty quick. We did a 48.5. That's our best lap, so... Using a mod to not use mods? No, so I actually use a mod launcher to launch with mods. And then I launch the game if I want to play multiplayer the normal way. That's how it kind of works. I don't like how late the AI can brake here in the wet compared to me. Yeah, exactly, noob. Something like that would work perfectly fine. I use a different launcher, but... yeah, that will work the exact same. Line starts to be visible. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Which means we do have to monitor the tire temps a little bit now, because... let's see. Tire temps looking okay so far, but if we stay on the dry line for too long, they will overheat more. So every now and then we'll have to just drop onto the colder surface, the wetter surface, just to cool off the tires a bit. Our straight line speed is good, though. That's a good sign. I like that a lot. Into optimal temp is 65. Perfect. We should get there quite comfortably, I reckon. Doug's taking the full on the purple up. Appreciate my dudes. There we go. 47.2. That's more like it. 47.1 for Prost. 46.9 for our teammate. He's looking pretty quick on those inters. Johansson goes faster now. We're going to see plenty more purple laps. This rain is a lot lighter now, though, isn't it? Really light rain now. Do they match 1-2 to good teammate? Because he thinks he isn't. As long as he scores consistent points and gives me the assistance from time to time, then he's doing good enough. And that's exactly what he's doing. Whoa. How's the WCC and WC settings looking for you? We've won the Drivers' Championship. We could win the Constructors today. A reminder, the way to do that, outscore McLaren by 8 points. As it stands, we are going to win the Constructors right now. But we're only on lap 8. So still a good way to go right now, but pace is looking okay so far. Rosberg's far back. He's behind Johansson, and he's in P7. Is he about to get overtaken by a Lotus? I think he might be, actually. Keep your eyes on P7 there, chat on the map. He might get overtaken by a Lotus. Johansson into P5. Doesn't really make a big difference for us. Yeah, this is a good lap, this one. Let's see. Over the line we go. 45.7. Nice.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Faster than Prost that lap. Who is still sticking quite close to our rear guns. Holy understeer. Yep. Welcome to low downforce in a wet Vegas. Plenty of understeer. Lotus got past Rosberg. Oh, he did. Has Rosberg got damage? Because he's already dropped to him as well, hasn't he? If you look at the upside down pig map on the right hand side, he's already dropped a little bit of time to him. I think Rosberg's in trouble.
Okay, mate. Norris behind.
Oh, boy.
It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please.
That is the objective, chat. Stay ahead of Prost till lap 17. That is the objective. I mean, we're doing okay so far, but still got a way to go. Alicia just got past him. Nah, chat, something's not right with Rosberg's car. He's lost 2 positions in as many laps. Something is not right. What launch do you use? Because my service has a mod limit. Mine is from, I don't know if it's a public one, but mine's from Scotty Designs. He has his own simplified launcher, but I don't think it's public. What? Wait, what? What did you just say? What did he... Chat, what did he just say? What do you say? Repeat that. Engineer, repeat.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the internal combustion engine. Be
Oh.
aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
It's only on 55%. That's not too bad, right? Although loss of power in Vegas is definitely not good. Definitely not good. I mean, if we're going to struggle in terms of pace now, I wonder if we just try and hold Prost up for Berger to get by him. But let's see how our pace will be for now, but... Past 50% when Power starts to reach performance. I thought it was around 60%, but maybe it's a bit earlier than that. 55%. Oof. Come on. How's the tire temps looking as well? Tire temps still pretty good. 64 rear right, 61 rear left. Keep an eye on those rear tires. Looking good so far. I mean, we've got purple in the middle set to green the first, so I think we're okay, but let's keep an eye on that top speed and stuff and make sure that we're not in too much of a problem. Come on.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
W Nico. Everyone's a Cookies fan here. 45-1 for our teammate. He's got some pace, isn't he? Couple tenths faster than us there. Got some pace. Diogo, thank you much for the raid there, my dude. I appreciate that. Here comes Prost out of nowhere. I think we'll be all right. Has a little look. We're good. Thank you much, Diogo, for the raid there, my man. Hope you had a good stream. Come on.
The weather's certainly
What pedals do I
eased off
use?
for
The Club
time
Sport
being.
V3
We've
from
still got
Fanatec.
a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Yeah, it's still way too wet for a dry tire just yet. I feel like in Vegas it's a little bit awkward to judge when to switch tire because the track generally runs quite cold, so gotta be difficult to get the right call onto the drier tires. Temperature's still looking fine for now, so I'm not too concerned. Weather report. Weather report.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
I mean, that usually means about 20 minutes at least of rain. So we'll be out for a while on these ints, I think, at the moment. Double purple sector, 44.8.
By 3.1 seconds.
Happy with the pace so far. How many screenshots into Cake Ray? Oh, wait. Yeah, AI is on 110, which is the max. You can't go no higher than 110. I mean, the gap to our teammate has roughly stayed about 3 seconds the entire time so far, so it seems like some laps were a bit faster than him, other laps he's a bit faster than us, so pace overall is staying about neutral to him, which is good. Come on. Back up, proceed to Burger. If you have issues, you can hold thirds. I'll do that if we get issues. At the moment, everything feels okay, so we'll leave it as is. Pace is still fine at the moment. Slick soon? No, I don't think so. Unless tire temps become an issue, I don't think we'll go for a slick tire anytime soon. On the weather report, he said light rain for the foreseeable future, so I'd be surprised if we change at any point. The temps are still... The rear right just broke 70, so 44.5 was our fastest lap there. Oh, we have a retirement. Derek Warwick. Could that be our VSC?
Okay,
safety car?
The safety car. Don't worry about the target now. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace.
I don't think that does anything really, right? I mean, it closes up all the gaps annoyingly. Our in's on 5, and I don't think there's even any point in boxing, is there? Check out Rosberg. Shit! Yo, what position is Rosberg right now, chat? Nah, he 100% has an issue. Rosberg 1,000,000% has an issue. There's no way he's that low. Damage or problem with the engine, I don't know. But he has dropped... He's not even in the top 10, I don't think, is he?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Does nothing good for us? No, it doesn't. The only thing this does is recloses the gaps, which is not really ideal, is it? I don't think that was a good safety car. There's no need for a new tire. I think I'd rather track position, so... Either we just weather the storm here, right? Don't think anyone's going to pit, really. It's a bit of an awkward one, this safety car. If you put, you lose 10 positions. Probably not quite 10, but we would lose a good few. I mean, we've got 12 seconds to Johansson. I think he'd still get ahead of us, wouldn't he? It's not worth it. What about making an online F1 league? Our community races is enough for me. Have you seen the feature in open lobbies on the center car? It goes into cinematic view. You can do that in single player as well. It's, the broadcast setting. I will have to try and burn some fuel under the safety car, though.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
Sweet. Can somebody do something? Yeah, no one's pitting here. Everyone's staying out. So what position actually is Rosberg right now? I don't usually like pausing to check it out, but let's have a look. He's P14. GG. If we don't win the Constructors' Championship from here, bruh. If we don't win this Constructors' Championship from this position, we are... I'm deleting this save file. How's the weather gonna be? Weather report.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
No real change, basically, then. Not really much info either. Tyre status.
Okay, I think we're still the right tyres for the time being.
We'll see. It would be kind of fun to see a two-player mode expanding into entire grids. Kind of like how Foot Manager does it. That would be pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of like league racing in a way, really, isn't it? If you did league racing, but did it as equal performance... No, sorry. Realistic performance, that'd be kind of like career mode, right? Just without being able to upgrade the parts and stuff.
Right, let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
When's the new season starting? If we win the Constructors' Championship today, the new season will start on Monday next week. I'm not streaming LMU F1 tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing some Element Ultimate, so... 20-player career? Imagine the chaos, bro. Imagine. It's kind of a shame we never saw F1 Manager do things like that. Could you imagine F1 Manager? You have a 20-player career on there, too. Wild. It's a shame that game never really took off. Alright, let's burn some of this fuel. Seth will probably be in this lap, to be fair. Can you find out about the engine status?
Okay, we're coming up to the car now. Do not pass it.
I mean, we can see the percentages, so that's fine with us. It's not really changed since it hit 55%, so I think we'll be fine. That's basically what last season's CS was. Yeah. And they did not like it. A lot of people in CS did not like realistic performance. I didn't mind it. But yeah, not many people did. Not many people have shared that same view. What year is this again? This is the 1986 season mods. However, for Season 2, we will be jumping back into the future a little bit. GB left because of it. He wasn't the only one. Well, GB didn't leave mainly because of realistic performance. He left because of many other accumulated decisions. Which, again, he's not the only one to do that, so... 2004? Unfortunately, there's no mod for that.
Safety car is in.
Here we go, chat.
Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
Here we go. I'm old enough to actually see these liveries on track. Yeah, I bet it was great fun to see. All right, let's get these tires in a good place. What's the brake bias at? Yeah, brake bias is good. I should have done more fuel burning, really, but... All right, here we go. Where do we take him, chap? Where do we take him? Now! Not bad! Not bad! Although he was quick through turn 1, which is not ideal. Let's see if Keke Rosberg still has whatever issue he's got as well. We'll see if he drops more positions or if he gets back up there. But we are back underway for lap 16 here. We've held on to the lead in the opening corners. Prost trying to get a little bit closer.
Rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration.
10 minutes, chat. 10 minutes till it dries up. What tire do you think that will be? Let me know in the chat right now. What tire would we go on in 10 minutes time? Could we do hards to the end? Would mediums make it to the end? Do we do a soft medium? Soft maybe?
Tyre condition still looking good.
Hard or soft, you reckon? You don't think mediums will do anything? You don't think mediums can get to the ends? Pro still lingering that 1 second, but I think we'll be all right. We could... It depends when exactly the rain stops, but I do feel like a medium tire could do something. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we'll get it wrong. Medium's a risk, why not? You reckon a medium is too much of a risk? If it's before lap 25, go soft, post lap 25, go hard to the end, you reckon? What's the lap time here? Let's see. 43.5 or a second faster.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
If there's 20 or less laps to go, you go mediums, you reckon? I would imagine the rain will end before we get to lap 30 though, right? Got a nice gap building here. Just keep working it. You're world champ, you can take the risk. Yeah, but we won Constructors' Championship as well. We have one title in the bag. We won that second one, though. We won that double. Bit of a touch of the barrier there, but nothing more than a kiss. Is that a mod pack? Yep. This is the 1986 season mods. One kiss is all it takes. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that song so much. I hate that song so much. When I used to go to the gym, it played every single day. It was awful. It burned my ears after a while. Down, boy, down! You went to the gym? Yeah, like a long while ago. When I was like 18.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh my God. Nice little crossover at time 1. What caused safety car? Just someone retiring. A mechanical failure caused it. I'm excited for the F1 season. Very excited. Very, very excited. Too early for causing safety car. Dog made too much noise. I don't have a dog. You guys are scoundrels. Was that Rosberg still outside that top 10? Yeah. I don't know if he's dropped any more positions, but it's still looking pretty bleak for him right now, regardless. Oops. Well, there goes that bollards. Prost clarted it after as well. Down towards the chicane we go. Prost getting a little bit close here. Unfortunately, Berger's not about to stay too close. All right, fellas, that's enough. Get a hold of yourselves. Casey, thank you for follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. .2.6 for Alan Prost that time. It was a good bit faster that time, wasn't it? Constructors Championships this race? Yeah. If we outscore McLaren by 8 points, which we are doing right now, we will win the Constructors in this race. I think we could actually concede position to Prost and still be fine, right? Because at the moment, the other McLaren is not scoring anything.
High reserves of ERS, so let's try and use some more.
Am I going to any Grand Prix this year? No, not this year. Nothing in the plans. Let's get up down that weather, shall we? Weather report.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
5 minutes is like, what, lap 22, 23? This could be a hard tie to the end, chat. This could be a hard tie to the end, I don't know. I don't mind going for a bit more of an aggressive strategy, though. I'm not against it. .42.6, 42.3 for Prost. It's been fast since the last couple laps. If Prost gets P1, you and Berger need P2 and P3. There you go, easy enough then. So we've got to hope that Berger holds on to P3 for now. He's only a second up on Johansson. It's looking good so far, but still got a way to go. We're still only in the first half of the race, so... Put on 23 for hard to get an overcut, maybe? We'll see. Again, like I say, I don't mind going for a bit more of an aggressive strategy. I think if we go on hard to the end, Prost will just sit on our tail the entire time. Whereas if we go for an aggressive soft medium, for example, like something like that, we can break a gap, pit, and then go for an overtake after. I think it might be slightly faster to go on an aggressive strategy here. Or even mediums for the first hit, I don't mind. See how it goes. Purple middle. Need to try and pull away from Berger. Don't want to hold him up in the pits. True. Very good point.
Running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Unless we just pit one lap after Berger. Wait until Berger pits and go one lap after him. Loving the stream, bro. Thank you, Virus. Appreciate it, mate.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
That was an easy goal. All I had to do was get my ERS to 18%. That was easy. 42.1. And Prost is not fast at that time around. You think go mediums to start and then softs at the ends? I don't mind that. Softs don't last amazingly long here, though, do they? I think after 8 or 9 laps, they start falling off a bit, so... Medium soft could definitely work. How long do we have left again? Of the rain? It should be about less than 5 minutes from here, I think. Habit starting, really? Interesting. Probably a good game from the start, to be fair. Best play for the team is to get the win. 100%. It's just like how we get that win from here. Because right now, ourselves and Prost in the same tire, he's been lingering on my rear end the entire time. And when DRS becomes active, I think he'll get bias. And if he breaks DRS, that's an issue. So that's why I think being aggressive, like with a medium soft, might work better for us. I don't know if you guys agree too much, but I think aggressive strat might be the way for ourselves and the championship. Or soft. I think soft might be a bit too much, annoyingly. 41.9.
Good job. That was the fastest lap
241.9s. We're holding off Prost really well right now, but again, it's just impossible to shake him off. I ain't got that Taylor Swift about me, unfortunately. I like medium soft, but medium's first. Okay. I'm cool with that as well. I am trying to open up that gap a little bit to our teammate if possible as well. Oh my god, I hate that corner so much. You apply a little bit too much brake in the wet and you just go dragging into the barriers. Oh dear, that was a sloppy S section. Really messy.
Concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, now Berger's caught back up again. Typical. That gap we built together very nicely has now come down. Wonderful. Maybe medium soft's the right idea. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm going for right now. It speaks good things to me. That straight line speed was good enough there to keep him at bay. Berger and Johansson fighting away for P3. Shit, wait, that's not good, is it? Berger holds on. Don't do this, Gerard, please.
The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now.
Oh, why would you say that after I crossed the pit lane, you motherfucker? Chat.
Understood. Copy that.
Is it time? I don't know. It's still wet out here. Tire temps are coming up, to be fair. 85 and 90 on the rear tires. Is it time? DRS enabled? Not yet. You reckon, box? I feel like it's going to be greasy, but the rear tires are coming up, though. I don't know, man. I feel like we might need one more lap here. Also, actually, maybe we should do one more for our teammate anyway. Should we do one more just to give space to our teammate regardless? Because he's probably going to come in this lap as well. It might actually be better to do one more lap. Just so our teammate gets a free stop. Letting Prost get away is not the play. Yeah, but if we hold our teammate in the pits, he's going to lose a lot of positions. Here comes Alain Prost looking to the outside. He might get away right now. To the outside goes Prost. We're wheel to wheel. It's the final chicane. We're looking up the rears. He's to the outside. We're to the left-hand side. We're wheel to wheel again. Through the final corner. It's still wheel to wheel. And we'll power down towards turn one. Prost backs out because I think it's about to pit. He does indeed. Prost is in. Prost is in. I mean, yeah, if we had pit there, we definitely would have held our teammate.
Weather's changing now.
Berger's in.
Change strategy.
I think this is the right call. I think it was the right call. I know you want me to pit, but I think it was the right call. For the sake of the team. They're going hard tires. Temps are on 90%. Double stack was on? No, it definitely wasn't. He would have got held up multiple seconds in the pits. They're all going hard tires as we expected. Wait. Berger's P2. I think Prost had a slow stop. He's still in the pits. Prost is P5. Generational call, chat. Generational call. Prost is down to P5. Our teammate's P2. We might get the lead here. Yeah, doubt me, noob. Doubt me. I'll tell you what, we're gaining as well. Gap to Berger, 24.2. Those hard tires are not warming up. Do I stay out one more? Look how slow they are right now. Let's stay out one more, chat, because we're gapping still. They're struggling with warm-up on their hard tires. Let's stay out one more. Do they get a new fastest lap hit? 41.8. Lovely stuff.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy.
I think this lap we can box. Let's see. Hard tires. Best creator ever. My goat. Appreciate your room. Any wing adjustments? I think we're fine wing-wise. I never adjusted it at all, to be fair. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll go medium tires. We're still gapping Berger. We're still gapping him. Although that gap is starting to settle a little bit more now compared to last lap. Yeah, this is definitely the right lap, isn't it? This one right here. Medium tires as well. We'll be in a very good spot. Very, very good spot. Medium tires this lap. Purple middle set to there too. 22 and 26 on the rears as well. Beautiful. All right, in we go, chap. In we go. And we should get plenty of clearance against our teammate here too. Keep an eye on Alan Prost though. See if he will get back into the top 3. But Senna and Johansson. Senna out of nowhere as well, by the way. How did he get into the top 3? In we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Go hard to the end now? You want me to go hards? Chat, you can't tell me this now. No, I'm going mediums. I'm sticking to the strat. 2.4.
Right, let's go. Come on.
This should be a beautiful
Perfect
gap
job
to our
on the
teammate here.
turn, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What a strategy this is, chat. Extra couple laps on the Inters has done us a world of good here. We have got a huge gap to our teammate. Might be a little bit slow on the first lap here while we get these tyres warmed up. But 11 seconds. What a call. What a call that was. No comment, Your Honor.
Okay, mate.
It's fine.
Race control, I'm afraid, are not happy with your creative interpretation of track limits. They've given you a 3-second penalty.
Yo, repeat that real quick. Engineer, repeat.
Okay, mate. Race control, I'm afraid, are not happy with your creative interpretation of track limits. They've given you a 3-second penalty.
Creative interpretation of track limits. I love you, Mark. I love you so much. Casual roast. I mean, I tried to be very slow going on there, but it's okay. 3 seconds is still fine. Three seconds is still fine. Send him my regards.
Gap to your teammate behind. 11.
41.6 for Senna and Berger there. 41.2 for Prost. Okay, Prost has got a bit of pace then. That bottle Vince again. I think we're okay. We haven't lost any time to Berger since we made that mistake, so 41.2 for Rosberg. Shit, chat, where's Rosberg? There we go, we're good. DRS only just became enabled?
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Is he P10? Okay, so he definitely had some sort of issue. He's back into the top 10. And he's fast as well. Not over just yet, is it? Not over just yet. Is Rosberg doing low downforce? I think he had an issue with the car. Because he was dropping like crazy. We've got two purples here. How'd you get the penalty? I looked away and didn't see. I had creative interpretation of track limits. As per Mark's words. Ooh, 39.8. I like it. Then 9.7 for Prost, 10th faster. Got another 5-star review on Vinted. Life is good. Vinted. Is that the one where you sell clothes on? I've heard of it, but I don't know why.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care
Yeah,
of it.
look at you go, Chloe. You're a professional business person now. How's tyres doing? Tyres are 3 and 4%. Temp's looking pretty good as well. That battery looks good as well. 90%.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your own.
Name the most
takeoff.
random footballer currently in the Premier League. I'm in a debate with a friends. Random footballer in the Premier League. I'm trying to be as obscure as I possibly can. I'm trying to think of like a lower league or a lower team in the Premier League, but like a
That's the
B team
fastest lap
player.
of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Lewis Cook from Bournemouth. Philip Billing. Isn't he in Denmark now? I don't think he's in the Prem anymore. Bettinelli. Is he still in the Prem? Bro said obscure and said Lewis Cook. I was kind of thinking, would it be obscure or not, but I guess not. Okay, fine. I'll think someone else then. Anthony Robinson? Nah, that's not obscure. That's not obscure. Harrison Reed? I did think of him, but I didn't know if he'd be known or not, to be honest. Because I remember he was at Southampton for a while. Freddie Woodman is pretty obscure. Whee. "12 seconds to burger. Double purple sectors. Mane and Wolves. Nah, Mane is quite well known now to be a pretty good talent. At the start of the season, fair to be obscure, but
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I don't know. I'm struggling to think like obscure. However, from Wolves? Is he still at Wolves, actually? 37.2 from Johansson. They're a bit faster than me on some of those hard tires, aren't they? Not ideal. Mo Salah, get out. Nathan Patterson,
Okay,
maybe,
mate,
from
right, we've got
Everton.
some clear track in front of
I don't know
us, so
how
let's make best use
obscure
of
that
it
one
and
is.
make the
Probably not
next
that
lap a
obscure.
quick one. You got this.
Am I going to get the FSR2? Probably at some point. When my budget allows for a bit better. Paqueta? In what way is Paqueta obscure? Scott Carson? He's retired now. Purple middle centre again. Yeah, he's coming to Flamengo, isn't he? Shea Lacey from Man United. To be fair, I mean, that's not a bad one. Yarmouk from Brentford. Not a bad shout either. Ethan Pinnock. What are the best free mods on PC for F125? I think best is subjective because everyone has different opinions on what they like as a mod. If you're talking in terms of like you know, my team skins and stuff like that. There's a load of cool ones. Obviously, this 1986 season mod is pretty cool. You can get all sorts of different my team mods and things, like bringing Porsche in. You can bring Cadillac in, which are pretty cool. I feel like my pace this hard tire is not, like, exceptional. It's like, it's okay, but not amazing. We've still got that gap. Ah, our teammate's down to P3. And I think Prost just passed Johansson as well. We're still okay, but don't like that. Where is Rosberg, chat? What's Rosberg up to? Although we're a little bit lonely up here, I think the McLarens are starting to fight back a little bit now, aren't they? Is he P8, is he? Yeah, those McLarens are coming back, aren't they? Double purple sector. Are we boxing again? Probably. We'll keep an eye on these medium tires, but I think it's likely we pit again. The strategy was to be aggressive and go medium soft, but I'm not really that quick on this medium right now. Senna's caught by half a second so far this lap. 35.8, new fast lap. I think Senna will beat it though. .4, there you go. He was nearly half a second faster. How's it getting fast lap? What's going on? I think he had DRS in that last lap to get past our teammate. But to be fair, his pace is quite strong even without it right now, so... Not ideal, but... We'll keep an eye on it. What we do need to keep an eye on as well is Prost against our teammate. Because I'd imagine Prost is bringing the time down against him, so... Gotta keep an eye on that battle for P3 at the moment. That could be quite important. Like I say, I still think we're in a good position. I'm not too worried right now, but... There is definitely like a little bit of cause for concern with that McLaren pace. Hopefully in 18 laps time, it won't make too much of a difference. I think we're doing the right thing right now, though. We're holding on nicely. Pace is acceptable. Could be better, but it's acceptable. Rosberg P9. Oh, Prost down to P5. There we go. Thank you, Johansson. Prost is... Prost. Rosberg is P...
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
I'm trying to count, but racing at the same time is a little bit awkward. Might be P9, actually. Yeah, you might be right. I thought it was P8, but maybe it's P9. 34.8 for Johansson that time. Couple tenths faster than us still. Can't forget, chat, we do also have a bit of a worn engine as well. If we look in the bottom right in a second. Maybe not do that in the corners. The ICE is on 58%. So our combustion engine is picking up a bit of wear. That does have a bit of a performance deficit to it. So because we're using a slightly worn engine, our straight line speed might not be quite as good as compared to a fresher engine. So bear that in mind. 3 seconds for what? I accidentally straight lined the sphere section. I locked up, went very deep. I tried to slow down to not get a penalty, but it still gave me one anyway, so... It was, as Mark said, a creative interpretation of track limits. I think I saw someone clip that. I think it was Firemorph. Johansson and Prost having a big battle with P4, aren't they? Prediction for 26. I'm not going to do predictions just yet. I'm going to wait till after testing, and then I'll put some predictions down. I want to wait to really see where everyone is, how the drivers feel, how the teams feel, get an idea of reliability, all that sort of stuff. wait for the data to come out, basically, and then I can start putting some predictions down. I feel like a prediction right now about the new season is kind of like a shot in the dark, really, isn't it? We love creative interpretation. It's our favorite thing. Did drop center a little bit there. Can I do a season as Jordan? I don't know if there is a mod for Jordan, but either way, probably not.
What's your favorite and least favorite livery so far?
This one right here. The one right at the home. Red Bull by far is my favorite livery. Least favorite?
Everything's looking good.
Probably Audi. Audi was a disaster. Well, I don't know if disaster is the right word, but severely underwhelming. I'm probably being quite brutal with disaster, but it was super underwhelming. Is that a new shirt? It is indeed. Fresh from the mail today. My expectations are high for the Cadillac livery. Honestly, Cadillac livery is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I was looking forward to Audi's livery a lot, but man, that was horrendous. Should do a season as Volvo.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 14.
Maybe in the future.
Seconds.
I see on TikTok on allergies. Yeah. Apparently I'm allergic to America or something like that. If you know what I'm talking about, check out my latest TikTok video. Sneezing mid-apex, not recommended. Or Jaguar, maybe? I've done Jaguar in the past on S1E22. 1 or 2. I don't remember. Rosberg fastest lap? Yeah, he's cooking, isn't it? Prost Johansson still battling down there, so that's giving us a bit more leeway. How long was the pit stop here, Chad? Did anyone see? What's the pit stop time loss in Vegas? Tire's still looking okay, to be fair. Was it 20 seconds, was that? So we'd probably come out right ahead of the other Ferrari, I'd say, in P7. Which means we'd have to overtake Johansson, Prost, Berger, and Senna to get back into the leads. Plus, with that 3-second penalty. I wonder if we stay to the end here, chat. You tell me. You tell me, chat. Do we go to the end on this tire, or do we hold out? Or do we pit, sorry. Is it 18, is it? Do we go to the end on this tire, or do we hold out? No! Vince, what are you talking about? Do we go to the end, or do we pit? Bro, hello? Brain not function? Stay out if you're boring? I mean, the plan was to pit. We were going for an aggressive strategy. I guess we'll see how the tire goes, huh? Cadillac driver seat's been released. Is it good? Is it good? It's about 20 seconds of time loss. Okay, let's give it a few laps. Let's go to about lap 40 and then decide there. Because I think we'll probably only get about 10 laps of soft tire time, won't we? But we do need to be pretty quick on that soft tire because we're going to try and break 3 seconds as well. You can't serve the 3 seconds in the pits. You can only serve penalties that go up in 5s. Suits are all black and white lettering. Okay. Any like gold or reds? Flashbang, thank you for Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. When is the Cadillac reveal? I think it's the second to last one, I believe. I don't remember the dates, but... What's the penalty for? Creative interpretation of track limits. Is it 8th of February? Oh yeah, because it's the same day as the Super Bowl, isn't it? They're doing the halftime show, the Super Bowl, which is going to be interesting. Very interesting. Can't get more American than that? You really can't, can you? You really can't. Gap has actually increased a little bit to Senna right now. 34.2 that time around. For ourselves. What does Senna do? .21 on the rear right. Oh, man. I think you can pull 20 seconds on 5th before pitting. Yeah, we're 19.6 to Johansson right now, so we are getting closer towards that 20-second margin, aren't we? What up, Kieran? Am I still in Canada? No. If your box will come out P6. It's not bad. I wonder if we could try and get a gap to Prost maybe, but... Sounds a little bit on the high side, Kieran, yeah. Why is the duck not on the steering wheel? Because it's not raining. It was the start of the race, but it gave me the sign to pit for Inters. .20.2 to Johansson. I wonder if we have that gap. Those engine sounds, they sound good and bad. Which ones? The one we're using or the... Okay, you're talking about the game one. Yeah, I think the... what's the wear now? Wear is 59%, so we're approaching the warning symbol in a second. Got another lap to cover the pit stop? Yeah. I think end of 40 will probably be okay. We're still gapping Senna right now, but we'll gap him even more on the soft tyre. That'll be the aggressive strategy we do. Soft tyres on. You're going to be putting time between you and Senna? Yep. Yeah, we are. Maybe that hard tyre's already been through its best phase, which is kind of crazy. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't do hard tyres. Maybe we'd be struggling right now. Oh my god. I think we're good. Nobody believes you on the prediction? Wait, is one believer or non-believer? Bro, that was more than a kiss on the wall that time. That was way more than a kiss. That was like post-dinner vibes. One is believer. What the fuck is bro talking about then? %17% on yes. Oh, someone probably did like a big points haul on no then. Gerard, what are you doing? I think you might lose P3, chat. Right, chat, what do we do? Do we box this lap for a soft tyre? Tyre wear is at 26% in the rear right. Do we do it? No, if you want to win the race. You don't believe I'll be fast off on the softs? Need to make up 1 second per lap. We'll do that easily, I think. I think we'll have the pace to get back into P1 and hold it. Especially with that, even with that penalty.
Okay, mate. Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them.
What's bro talking about? I think that objective will get scrapped when we pit anyway, so... where is Rosberg, chat? Shit. Prost got by Berger again. I think Rosberg is now P8.
Tyre condition still looking good.
You reckon stay out still? You're not going to be fast enough? Prove us wrong. All right, bet. I will. Bet. You're challenging me? I accept your challenge. We need to clear. We probably should get ahead of Johansson. So if we do that, we'll have to clear our teammate, Prost, Senna, and then gap 3 seconds to win the race. Here we go. Let's see. Soft tires to the end, chat. All out pace. Let's go. All out pace to the end. I wish they served the penalty, though. You're throwing away the constructors if you pit. Watch me. .4.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
We're ahead of Prost. You hear that, chat? You hear that? Oh, yeah, all the doubts have gone silent. Every single one of you, apologize right now. Y'all really didn't believe her. Y'all really didn't believe. All we gotta do is gap Senna by 3 seconds, and that's it. I formally apologize to Dimitri. I didn't think you had it in him. Oh, yeah, apologize to Dimitri, but not me. Okay, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it is. I see.
Radio. HP89234 says no, we will not apologize for the game's creative interpretation of pit-out position.
Well, that's your fault for believing it, really. That's your fault for believing it. I've already got 3 seconds of Prost nearly here. Tell you what, if I had Simon get back into P3, that'd be great. Rosberg's still down in P8, I believe, as well, so... All right, here we go. Tire should be up to temperature now. Let's get pushing. Not quite got Darris just yet. We pretty much have that 3 seconds of Prost right about now. There you go. Now let's pass Senna and open up that gap. That ice stand is making me nervous. Yeah, I know. It makes me a little bit nervous too. But we're still not yet on 60%, so... We'll be okay. We've got 7 laps to go. We should be fine. And this will be the moment we get past Senna here as well, I think. Oh, big slide for Senna. Almost making contact with the wall, but here we go, chat. This is for the lead of the race. It won't quite be net lead because we have the 3-second penalty, but we fly by Senna, even without the DRS, to get us back into the lead. And now with DRS, we'll just pull that a little bit further away down towards chicane. And now we've got to try and pull 3 seconds with what will be 6 laps remaining. That should be quite straightforward, I think. Lovely stuff. We're looking good, chat. We are looking good. How did you get a penalty? Creative interpretation of track limits. That's how I'm going to keep on saying it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
New fast lap there as well. Don't get the point for obvious anymore, but nice to have. Down the second straight we go. 4.7 to Prost. Our teammate is still within DRS range, but I don't know if we'll have enough in him to get by. Fast lap is bragging rights, basically, yeah. Pretty much. Not much to brag about with it anymore, though. You used to be able to brag with an extra point, but unfortunately, not so much anymore. I'm kind of like... I'm still kind of split on the whole fastest lap thing. I understand why they got rid of it, but I do also think it made it a bit more interesting for, you know, constructors and drivers' championship positions. And over the course of the season, that's 24 points that go your way, so... I feel like they should have made it so it was like first half the race only. Or something like that. Maybe for like the last 10 laps of the race or something, it doesn't count. And you have to do it in the first half. I don't think they need to like scrap the entire thing, but maybe like adjusting it a bit would be good. I believe the fastest lap out of the top 10 should be granted the point. That's how it was. It used to be like that. It used to be that top 10 only got the point. If you got outside the top 10, you wouldn't get the point.
6.6 seconds.
I'll be right with making the fast lap eligible for all positions, not just top 10. Again, I feel like that's the same thing as kind of the reasons of why they brought it away, is because if a team has a gap, they will just go for it, you know, because it's a free point. But like I say, I also feel like if they had just made it so it's only the first half of the race, you wouldn't have people pitting right at the end to go for it. It'd have to be actually like genuine pace in a way that would get you the fastest lap. Oh boy. Fast lap point is the entire reason Silverstone 2020 had such an iconic ending. I mean, only the top 10 counts, so the point always got granted. I don't know what you mean, sorry. Is Rosberg into P7, is he? Yeah, he is. I think we're still okay, though. At the moment, we're scoring 25. Berger's getting 12. We're getting 37 points so far. Prost picking up 15. How much does P7 get? Is it 6? Yeah, we're looking pretty good so far still. Can't be a lap down to be legible when it cuts off the last 10 laps of the race. Yeah, something like that is fine, I think. Like I said, the whole reason the fast lap got stripped away was because people would just box in the final 2 laps and go for it because they had the gap to. So, you know, why not make it, you know, something like the tire has to be a certain age or something like that, or you have to do it in the first certain segment of the race. Maybe the last 5 laps doesn't count, you know, anything like that. Maybe not last 5, maybe a bit more than that, but you get my point. Blue is saying whoever's fastest lap in the top 10 gets the point. Oh, you're saying... Okay, right, got you. Sorry. Yeah, I'm with you. Sorry. I understand. Yes, you're saying that if, like, someone in P12 got the fastest lap, they still wouldn't get the fastest lap, if that makes sense. they wouldn't be accredited the point for it. Well, they wouldn't anyway, but I know what you're saying. I'm wording it weird, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, we got the warning light. We have got the warning light for the ICE. 60% on the combustion engine out. But we have 3 laps to go, and we've got 7 seconds to center, so this strategy has worked out pretty nicely. All we need now is to make sure that Berger crosses the line, and we will win the Constructors' Championship, ladies and gentlemen. We are a few laps away from doing just that. No mistakes now, please. No fumbles. You are smoking? Don't say that. Smoking hot. Right? That's what you meant? Oh, right. Call the engine? Okay, never mind. My bad. You guarantee the Drivers' Championship? Yeah, we've already won it. We've already won the Drivers' Championship. Today, we secure the double. Nine seconds to center. Warning is up, we know. What a point for slowest lap.
Focus on the driving.
Lance Stroll again, lots of those. Maybe that's how he wins the championship. Slowest lap awards. Pit again. Ironically, we probably could. How bad is Rosberg in this game? Yeah, he was down in P4. There we go, fast lap. He was down in P14 at one point. And he managed to recover to P7 so far, but that's all he's going to get at the moment. He might get past PK for P6, but never the most it goes. Check engine status. It's on 60%. I've already checked it. We're good. Don't worry. We will be A-okay to finish this race. And we're still fast and center anyway, so doesn't even make a difference. Prove it. I've done it once already. I ain't doing it a second time. We're good. I am good. Award a point for your position if it's in a prime number. Okay. All right. Tires are pretty short right now, 14 and 17%. Here we go, chat. This means these are going to be the final 2 laps, not just of this Grand Prix, but of this season, and with this mod as well. For Season 2, we are switching it up. It'll be the final 2 laps you see with the 1986 season mod, so enjoy the sight of the likes of Senna and Prost while you can. For Season 2, we are switching it up a little bit. GG! GG! If it wasn't already cemented, there you go. If it wasn't already set in stone, that right there puts it to bed. Rosberg's up to P5 now, though. But Berger's into P3. We're P1. That's it. Let Berger win. And I don't think I'm about to hold center up. Hold up, Prost. Oh, yeah, the guy who's DNF'd. That is quite peak, isn't it? Second to last lap. It was already looking pretty slim for McLaren as it was. But, yeah, that's nail in the coffin, really, isn't it? That's the knife twisted. And for the second successive race, our strategy is going to get us a massive win. Winning the pits. Could do, to be fair. Could do. Here we go, chat. On to the final lap of this season. It is indeed the season finale then, here in Las Vegas. One more time.
Okay, final lap.
around the infamous streets of Las Vegas. Let's bring it home now. Who else DNF'd? I don't remember the other person. Warwick, maybe? Fumbled all the points. Great. GG. Also, chat, don't forget, you guys will get to decide on this stream who we signed for in Season 2. You guys will get to decide. Actually, maybe we should do that for the next stream, actually. Once I get all the necessary things in. Maybe we'll do that next stream. Sign Max Verstappen. This isn't on my team, buddy. Do that next stream. The next set. Mods is ready? Yeah, good shout. Okay. Next career mode stream, then, we will sign for our new team. And you guys will decide who it will be. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Through the final chicane, one last time in the 1986 liveries. We'll blast it to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, our teammate gets P2 right at the end. Will he hold it as well? Let's see. Across the line we go. We win in Vegas. We win the Constructors' Championship with Benetton as well. It is indeed the double that has been won here in Las Vegas. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. What an almighty season it has been for Barry Huckleheim and Benetton. And that will set us up nicely for season number 2, where we switch things up even more. GG's, ladies and gentlemen.
And it's always
man.
to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
We didn't do donuts to the World Constructors Champions, though. That's lame. You do it for the Drivers' Championship, but not for the Constructors. Boo.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as the successful drivers make their way to the podium. It was a gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win.
Honestly, fair play to our teammate getting into P2 as well. Vince Jordan? What? Now, we had enough of the World Champions hotline. That was for the Drivers' Championship. Doesn't work for the Constructors. Will we still be the same driver? Yeah, we'll still be the same driver. It will still be the same career mode, but refreshed in a way. So you'll see what I mean on the next stream. It's not on my team, so. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We win the Constructors' Championship in the final race, but the third to last race here in Vegas. Even with that penalty, it still wasn't enough for anyone else trying to take that top spot away. We win the race by 13 seconds out in Las Vegas. What a race that was. Center finishes P3, then Johansson P4, Rosberg P5. We actually get the max amount of points there as well, so even better. Mansell, Alboreto, Dumfries, PK, and Lafitte all in that top 10 as well. And as you can see, Alain Prost with just a couple laps to go. He said no, and he DNFs with only a few laps to go. Derek Warwick obviously retired much early in the session as well when it was still raining. And yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That will be your order for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And of course, it does confirm us as the Constructors' Champions in our first season here with Benetton as well. Our only season with Benetton too. We are well up on McLaren. They can no longer catch us. And of course as well, the Drivers' Championship, is all wrapped up as well. That was done a couple races ago. Right, chat, let's have a look at some stuff here, shall we? What do we want to check out? I want to see Prost in the pit lane, because he dropped a lot of positions, didn't he, in that second pit stop? Yeah, he went from 2nd to 5th. Did he get held up? Or was it a slow start? No, he got held up. Oh! That's tough. Yo, who have I got to pay at Ferrari? Who have I got to pay at Ferrari for that? Oh, that is brutal. I mean, how long is that pit stop? Let's see. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seconds for that. That's brutal. Actually brutal. We'll have a look at how he retired as well. We know it's mechanical failure, but let's see where that happened. I think it was at the end of this lap, right? Something like that. That's a very nasty stop. Yeah, if that happened to me, my head would be on Mars. I was saying race director? Yeah, probably will, to be fair. Let's see how we finished up at the end here, too. Yeah. Oh. Just for good measure, slams it into the wall as well. I don't hear the engine. Usually when you get mechanical failure, you usually hear the engine, like, making a lot of noise, a lot of racket, but doesn't seem to be much. Rip. Unlucky for him. When is the vote for the new team? It'll be on the next stream. Start the next stream. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. GG. Day and time? Monday. Probably around 5 p.m. UK time is when we go live, so the next Crimos should be on Monday. All right. Show me that Constructor's Trophy, please. Show me that Constructor's Trophy. Come on. I want to see it. No stream tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow. We're doing Le Mans Ultimate tomorrow. We're doing LMU. You guys have been wanting it so much. I'm giving it to you. You're getting it. Monday, 5 UK time? Yes. That'll be the next Crimo stream. And you guys will get to vote on who we sign for Season 2. Is Iris going to come back anytime soon? Maybe. Maybe not. I have no idea. I have no plans for it. Right. Bro, McLaren really ran away in that R&D as well. It's kind of crazy when able to compete too much in the constructors. There it is, chat. Look at it. Look at it. Beautiful. We secure the double. You'll have to see it. Your wheel isn't calibrating right. Oh, that sucks. You want me to look at the Cadillac switch real quick? All right. Let's have a look. It's all right, I guess. Honestly, I'm a little bit underwhelmed, I'll be real. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. If they had done some more red and yellow for their, you know, for the Cadillac colors, it'd have been a bit more fun. Yeah, that's a bit boring, isn't it? I like black and white. You know, my channel colors and stuff are black and white, but it's a bit boring. Like, they could have done a bit more, like, with this, something like that. Made that red or something like that, too. I don't know. Red and yellow, blue. It's kind of lame, isn't it? Very bland. Very, very bland. Livery's pointing to be black and white. Seems that way, doesn't it? Seems that way. Could have been better. Definitely could have been worse, but yeah, a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Should have used that WEC design much better. Yeah, the WEC design is beautiful on their car. I don't think they'd ever do that on their F1 car, though. Right. I guess, chat, we can simulate these last two races, can't we? We can do that real quick. We'll simulate until the end of Abu Dhabi, and then we'll save the rest of the stuff for the next stream. So, let's just go race weekend, I guess. Do I need to leave the AI at 110, or is that going to be a problem if I do that? Maybe I'll go to like 106, something like that. Make sure it'll be somewhat competitive when we sim it. I think it might be Jolly Team colors, though, rather than Cadillac the manufacturer. I don't know. No rain in Qatar, at least. We've got a good bit of rain in Vegas. No rain here. Okay. What I want to do is I want to take a new IC real quick as well. Because that IC was getting a bit worn. Everything else there is fine. Last to first. Skip to and simulate. F1. Does it simulate qualifying as well if I do that? I don't know. Let's find out, I guess. Starting sprint will skip practice 1 and sprint quali. I usually want to skip. It doesn't simulate sprint quali? Do one-shot quali? Nah. Last of first challenge it is then. Last of first challenge it is. Let's put the AI down and see what it does. Where is that? Difficulty, there we go. Let's see. Last of first challenge at sprint race. What could Barry Huckleheim do? Show me what you're truly capable of, Barry. Show us what you're capable of. If we get the rating increase, it's looking good. Uh-oh. It didn't go down, but it didn't go up. What did it do? Let's see. Don't do this. Don't give me the anticipation. Oh, bro. Ah. Not great, is it? It's not a great sign. Not a great sign.
So that wraps up the sprint race.
Oh, we got P12 in the end.
Yet to come this
We went from
weekend.
P20 to P12. Could have been worse, I guess.
And of course, the
Could have been
Grand
worse. Our teammate finishes P5. It was Prost and Rosberg in the top two, though. Damn. Of course, the McLarens get 1-2 now, don't they? Of course they do. Of course they do. Pace is in your face. Yeah, apparently. Well, that's not ideal, but okay. Let's see how the Grand Prix goes. So it will start us from the back then, won't it? Maybe we've got to drop the rating a little bit lower then. Maybe let's go like 103 on difficulty. And let's see what it does with that. All right. Skip to and simulate. Let's see what we do for the Grand Prix. AI level doesn't matter because simulating means you're an AI too. It does matter. If I do high AI, it will do terribly. If we do low AI, he does very well. I could have proved that there, to be fair, but let's see. You'll probably see us get a much better result here. Let's see.
It's been an absolutely
finished by our teammate. There you go. We finished P6. There we go. We started P20, finished P6 that time. Still not bad. Alan Prost won it that time. Johansson P2, Rosberg P3, Senna and Peak in the top 5. Still decent points there. Still decent points. Let's see if that changes anything. Wow. Mansell is P3 in the Drivers' Championship chat. He actually has completely fallen off. He low-key has completely fallen off. Where did he finish in the race? Oh. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? He DNF'd. He DNF'd. That makes no sense, but some part for the course for EA. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a thing that's in the game. I mean, P20 to P6, though. That's not bad. Better than DNF'd as well, did he? Brutal. Thank God we got the Constructors' Championship then, right? But, yeah. No, Mansell has completely fumbled this championship. It's been crazy bad. Crazy, crazy bad. Mansell could lose P3 in the standings. What was the gap? Let's have a look again real quick. Into Abu Dhabi we go. Final round of the season. And like I said, we're going to send this one, so... I can't move. There we go. Season results. No. He can't lose P3. He can't lose P3. P3 is basically guaranteed for him at this point. He could still get back into P2, but he can't lose P3, so... our teammate cannot get P7 either. He's got P8 on lock too, so... Yeah, nothing can really change for ourselves either, obviously. Right, let's skip on the time a bit more. And then into Abu Dhabi we go. Oh, look at that R&D chat. Crazy close for second now. Crazy close. Okay. Into race weekend we go. If Berger wins, he has 199 points. Yeah, but he had too many points down on whoever was ahead of him. I think even if he won the Grand Prix, he still wouldn't get into P7. I can verify that real quick, though. Yeah, no way. Alboretto's on 199. Berger's on 172, so... Our, yeah, no change there. Nothing can change. All right, let's skip to and simulate the race here as well. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we get this time around. I do wish it simulated quality as well, but oh well. It is what it is. The last of first challenges are good to watch regardless, so. All right, here we go. Max Berger's 197. Yeah, exactly. He can't overtake Alboreto. All right, the next round we should get. I don't know if it'll actually be quali or if it'll be practice 2. I don't know if it says anywhere once you on the screen. Okay, no, it was quali. Okay, that's fine. Cool stuff. Right, let's have a look at the race results, shall we? Where do we finish up in the Grand Prix?
That, ladies and
P5,
gentlemen,
that's not
is
bad.
a wrap.
Yo, Mansell,
What a
there you go.
season it's been. I'm off to put my feet up now before it all starts again next year. Take care.
We finished a minute away from Mansell in the end on that one, but yeah, there you go. Mansell actually won a race. It was the final one of the season as well. Did he get P2? Oh, man. He was 1 point away from P2 in the Drivers' Championship. That is tough. That is tough. Alain Prost got P2 in the end. Mansell got P3. Rosberg P4. Johansson P5. Senna P6. Alboreto P7. Our teammate finished P8 in the end. 15 points behind Alboreto. Piquet and Dumfries in the top 10. And you can see the rest of the order there as well. We had 4 drivers not score any points in this season. We had Patrice, Boutsen, Philip Strife, and Derek Warwick not score a single point in the Drivers' Championship. Constructors' Championship-wise, McLaren did secure P2, Ferrari finished P3, Williams P4, Lotus P5, Ligier, Tyrrell, Lolo, Arrows, and Brabham, who didn't score a single point in that season, complete the order there as well. So there you go, chat. It is done. It is finished. It is over. The 1986 season mod is complete, and we do win the championship in both regards with Barry Huckleheim and Benetton. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Went from P18 to P5 that time. You know, that's not too bad, but there we go. The season is concluded. The new season, ladies and gentlemen, will begin on Monday. Make sure you're here for that one. You guys will get to decide what team we drive for in the new season / new career. It's not a new career, but it's going to feel like a new career with all the new things we're bringing in. So